No one sees what's happening behind closed doors. I had to do everything I could to protect my family.
Here are some of the most shocking claims that Meghan Markle made about the royal family. Now, some of these claims may have shed light on a side of the royals that was previously unknown to many people. However, most people view Meghan's claims as just straight up lies. There's the royal family silencing her. This was a claim that she made. Meghan asserted that the royal family attempted to completely silence her, potentially prompting her decision to participate in interviews later on. When questioned by Oprah about her silence, she said that yes, that was the case. She was silenced. Now, she emphasized her long-standing commitment to independence and being outspoken, particularly on women's rights. However, she did express sadness over the irony that despite advocating for women to use their voices, she found herself silenced during the past several years. Meghan Markle also claimed that Kate Middleton made her cry. In the lead up to Meghan and Harry's wedding, there were numerous reports suggesting that Meghan made Kate Middleton cry during the bridesmaid dress fitting. However, Meghan claimed that it was actually the other way around, and it was Kate who actually made her, Meghan, cry. Meghan stated that she has forgiven Kate and believes that Kate is actually a good person. Additionally, Meghan shared that Kate actually gave her some flowers as a gesture of apology for the whole incident.
A few days before the wedding, she was upset about something pertaining to, yes, the issue was correct about flower girl dresses, and it made me cry. And it really hurt my feelings.
And according to Meghan, this incident was a significant turning point in her experience within the royal family. So in a sense, Meghan is blaming Kate Middleton as the reason for her wanting to leave. Meghan is also not pushing for Harry to have a relationship with his father, King Charles. Meghan is a bit nonchalant when it comes to Prince Harry's strained relationship with his father, King Charles, given the conflicts and accusations against the royal family for several years now. She shared that Harry confided in her, saying this: "I lost my dad in this process." While Meghan doesn't actually grieve their fractured relationship, she does understand that each individual situation is different, and Harry has the right to make his own decisions regarding his connection with his father. Now, this told the world right here that Meghan isn't encouraging her husband to have a relationship with his father. Rather, it's more of an attitude of, oh well, it is what it is. I respect his decision. It is what it is. Meghan Markle has also labeled the royal family as liars. While Meghan's public image has faced criticism from the media and the public, she firmly believes that the royal family played a significant role in tarnishing her reputation by spreading false information. In her interview with Oprah, Meghan expressed her disbelief at the expectation that she and Prince Harry would remain silent despite the royal institution's active involvement in perpetuating lies about them. She went on to acknowledge that speaking out comes with risks, including potential losses, but she made it clear that much has already been lost due to the whole circumstance. Another shocking claim that Meghan Markle made was that the royals are racist. Meghan Markle revealed the racial challenges that she was facing as being a biracial member of the royal family, particularly when her son Archie was born. Meghan shared that there was some discussion within the royal family about how dark Archie's skin might be when he was born, which just completely bothered her.
In those months when I was pregnant, we had in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
And she expressed her concerns over the decision to not give Archie a title of prince, which would be completely different from the protocol applied to other grandchildren in the royal family. But Meghan pushed back, saying that it was not their right to deny her son a title. And on top of that, she mentioned that there were concerns about Archie not receiving security, which added to the overall problems she faced within the royal family as a biracial member.
They didn't want him to be a prince or a princess, not knowing what the gender would be, which would be different from protocol, and that he wasn't going to receive security. What? It was really hard.
And a lot of the mistreatment that Meghan Markle experienced, she attributes it to her race. Like this is all a race thing. Prince Harry reportedly believes that Princess Diana, his mother, communicates with his wife Meghan Markle from the afterlife, and this is said to have literally come from his own lips. And Meghan Markle also believes that it is in fact Diana who speaks to her. So during an interview on GB News show Dan Wooten Tonight, Tom Bower revealed that Harry himself confided in a friend about Meghan's connection with Diana. And he said this, and I quote, "Harry told a friend that he believes Diana is speaking to Meghan from beyond the grave. I'm sure it's true as it came from Harry's lips."
But Harry told a friend of his when he was in London recently that Meghan is in touch with Diana. And that Diana is assuring...
Princess Diana,
the mother. And that Meghan is assuring Harry that his mother is absolutely sure that what they're doing is right. And she supports them absolutely in everything they're doing.
So according to Harry, Diana assures them that their actions are 100% right and provides unwavering support despite her tragic passing in a car crash back in 1997. And then Tom Bower went on to emphasize that this is a credible claim, stating that it came directly from Harry. And he then mentioned that Meghan maintains contact with Diana to assure Harry that his mother, Diana, approves of their choices and stands by them. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's like a voice that she's hearing or doing a seance or actually seeing apparitions of Diana, but I'm always skeptical of anyone who claims to be hearing from someone or something, especially when it's one-sided like this. Now, in hearing all this, Dan Wooten pointed out that Diana would likely be displeased with the ongoing rift between Prince Harry and his brother, Prince William. And his guest, Tom Bower, acknowledged Harry's need for reassurance and stated, yes, but he needs assurance.
With Harry living a life of complete and utter fantasy and in denial.
And Meghan has found the perfect vehicle to reassure him that all is well by telling him that his mother approves of everything he has done.
And Meghan, who has kept her silence, who this week was hugely humiliated. No Dior contract, Spotify off as we predicted, Netflix problems as we predicted.
That's from the lips of Tom Bower. So does Harry need reassurance to make things right with his brother? Yeah, I guess so. This is definitely a strange claim, guys. But either way, following their decision to step down from their royal duties in 2020.
A royal announcement that is sure to rock the United Kingdom, and fans of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle just announced that they are, quote, stepping back from their senior roles in the royal family.
Harry and Meghan have resided in Canada, and then they moved to Montecito, California with their children Archie and Lilibet. And the couple's relationship with their royal relatives have remained strained, as evidenced by Harry's recent visit to the UK, during which he did not meet with his brother or father, King Charles, at all. However, royal expert Richard Palmer believes that there is a possibility of the Sussexes being welcomed back into the royal family in the future. And he said this during an episode of Daily Express Royal Roundup. And he said this, I quote, "I'm sure the king would welcome them back. I mean, he's quite keen to heal the family rift, but it's obviously very raw at the moment and it's very noticeable." Now guys, I'm not a ghostbuster or anything, so I won't comment on whether or not something supernatural is going on here with Meghan and Harry. But what I do know is that oftentimes these types of tactics are used as a form of coercion to get someone to do what you want them to do. Here are some more surprising and just straight up shocking claims Meghan Markle made about the royal family. Some of these claims are believed to be true by some people, while others think that Meghan Markle is just straight up lying with all of these claims. There's a claim that they actually took her passport and keys away from her. When questioned about why she didn't seek help on her own, Meghan asserted that her options were completely constrained during her stay in the UK, as she believed that the royal family had taken possession of her identification and her car keys. Meghan, who's known for her role in the TV show Suits before joining the royal family, elaborated by saying this, "I couldn't call an Uber to the palace. You couldn't just go. You have to understand. That was the last time I saw my passport, my driver's license, my keys, all that gets turned over." Another claim Meghan Markle made was that the royal family pushed her mentally, and this had some serious repercussions. Meghan has asserted that her mental well-being suffered greatly due to her struggle with the royal family. During her time in the UK, alongside her husband, Prince Harry, she revealed that the relentless mistreatment that she experienced led her to contemplate taking her own life, and also led her to have thoughts of physically harming herself. In her conversation with Oprah, Meghan Markle, she mentioned how she became convinced that making her life come to an end would have resolved everything for everyone. That's the point that her brain brought her. But fortunately, she didn't end up doing that at all. Meghan Markle went on to say this about this whole situation. "I was ashamed to say it at the time and ashamed to have to admit it to Harry, but I knew that if I didn't say it, then I would do it."
I just didn't want to be alive anymore. And that was a very clear and real and frightening, constant thought.
Also, Meghan Markle claims that the royal family refused to offer her any help. According to Meghan, after sharing her thoughts of wanting to end her own life to Harry, well, the royal family actually declined to provide her with any mental health assistance. Now, this is what she said while speaking to Oprah in the interview. "I went to one of the most senior people to get help. Human Resources said, 'My heart goes out to you because I see how bad it is, but there's nothing we can do to protect you because you're not a paid employee of the institution.'" Now, a very surprising claim was that Meghan Markle says that the N-word was used to describe her children. Meghan's concerns actually extend beyond just the royal family. The media also poses a significant issue for her. She asserts that the UK press has been consistently unfavorable towards her and her children. In August 2022, Meghan revealed that a tabloid had used demeaning language to describe her two children. And she responded by saying this in an interview with The Cut, explaining her reluctance to frequently share images of her children with the media. She said this, "Why would I give the very people that are calling my children the N-word a photo of my child before I can share it with the people that love my child?" Although Meghan never said that any direct member of the royal family used this term to describe her children at all, she did say that the royals did discuss her unborn son Archie's skin color, and that was something that she viewed as completely uncalled for.
Prince Harry and his wife Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, have been involved in what the couple's spokesperson is calling a near-catastrophic car chase involving paparazzi.
Recently in New York City, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry experienced a distressing incident involving being in pursuit by the paparazzi. Their spokesperson described it as an intense and highly dangerous situation. However, some individuals, including certain British tabloids, have raised doubts about the couple's account, suggesting that they may have exaggerated events for attention.
But soon after the event, the couple's publicist said their ride home turned into a near-catastrophic car chase at the hands of highly aggressive paparazzi. Those words a chilling echo of the 1997 crash that killed Harry's mother, Princess Diana, in Paris.
One of the most popular theories is that the entire car chase story was completely orchestrated as a publicity stunt to gain public sympathy.
It's a complete story that they are willing to spin, a PR exercise, to say, hey, look at us, we're vulnerable, we are in danger.
One such doubter of the event is Meghan Markle's half-sister. During an interview with GB News, Samantha Markle, Meghan Markle's half-sister, shared her perspective on Meghan's connection to Princess Diana, describing it as a little bit eerie.
Hands on stones. I think, there seems to be an obsession. Let's not forget the Lifetime drama, Escaping the Palace, wherein at the end of the drama, she is depicted dying similarly to how Diana did. Now, if that's not a little bit eerie and that's not a little bit obsessed.
Now, it is worth noting that Prince Harry tragically lost his mother, Princess Diana, in a car crash back in 1997 while she was being pursued by the paparazzi in Paris. But But let's get back to what Samantha had to say about this. Samantha mentioned that Meghan has made comments and remarks that remind her of Diana's tragic passing. Samantha also expressed her belief that Meghan should refrain from portraying herself as a victim in situations like this. She then recounted instances of Meghan Markle wearing Princess Diana's perfume, as well as channeling Princess Diana, and also mimicking Diana in photos, pretty much pointing to Meghan Markle wanting to be Diana in every single way. Then Samantha went on to add this, and I quote, "How is it near catastrophic? Because your imagination says so."
Was there makeup melting? Was there, what was the catastrophe? You tell me. I mean, I was like,
no, Sam, I know.
Seriously.
So yeah, she doubts that the car chase was near catastrophic. Then the New York Times highlighted an interesting coincidence. On the same day as the alleged chase in New York City, a lawyer representing Prince Harry appeared in a London court arguing that the Duke should have the right to pay for his own security when visiting the UK. This coincidence fueled speculation and added to the conspiracy theories that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, the Duke and Duchess, were completely exaggerating the events of this incident.
Police said their ride home turned into a near catastrophic car chase at the hands of highly aggressive paparazzi. Those words a chilling echo of the 19...
Ashley Hansen, the spokesperson for Meghan and Harry, strongly denied the allegations of a PR stunt during an interview with the New York Times. It's also very uncommon for representatives of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to address conspiracy theories so directly, but either way, Ashley Hansen responded by stating this. Respectfully, considering the Duke's family history, one would have to think nothing of the couple or anybody associated with them to believe this was any sort of PR stunt. Quite frankly, I think that's abhorrent. Also, the agency Backgrid, responsible for capturing photos of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle during what the couple described as a near catastrophic car chase, is refusing to release images. The legal team representing Meghan and Harry sent a letter to Backgrid demanding the immediate provision of all photos, videos, and films taken by paparazzi after the couple departed from the Miss Foundation 2023 Women of Vision Awards. After that, that's when the car chase happened.
Meghan was honored as one of this year's Women of Vision Award honorees for her global advocacy to empower women and girls. The event reunited Meghan with her friend Gloria Steinem, who presented her with the award. Steinem is also the...
Now, in effort to evade the pursuit, the car carrying Harry, Meghan, Meghan's mother, Doria Ragland, and a security guard made its way to a nearby police station. And during the chase, a taxi driver named Sukhharn Sunny Singh briefly became involved when his cab was hailed from the police station.
There was paparazzi cars following us, but they kept their distance. It wasn't, you know, they weren't right on top of us or trying to come to the side and stuff like that.
However, after driving only a short distance, Sunny Singh's taxi was blocked by a garbage truck and paparazzi suddenly appeared taking pictures. Consequently, Sunny Singh drove back to the police station from there. The NYPD did confirm that the paparazzi created a challenging situation for the couple's drive, and local authorities provided assistance to Harry and Meghan's security team. So with that said, there was some sort of car chase going on, but was it near catastrophic? This is what people are doubting, whether or not it was that serious.
You know, my brother and I love each other. I love him deeply. There has been a lot of pain between the two of us, especially the last 6 years.
Kate Middleton is really working hard for the royal family and being a real royal right now. She is engaged in working behind the scenes to facilitate communication between Prince William and Harry, and she's offering a lot of support to King Charles and other family members who are just straight up tired of the ongoing conflicts. According to a royal biographer, the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, is actively working to mend the fractured relationship between the two brothers. And in addition with her work to reconcile the brothers, Kate has also been instrumental in coordinating visits from the king to spend time with his grandchildren.
And all I've tried to do here is to see if I could produce something that warmed the heart and fed the soul.
Reportedly, Kate stands as the sole member of the royal family actively contributing to the resolution of tensions between the two brothers, as highlighted by a royal biographer in an interview with the Express US. And this biographer, Robert Jobson, he's the author of Our King Charles III, The Man and the Monarch Revealed. He commended Kate's efforts, stating that she is actively attempting to bridge the gaps within the family. And Robert Jobson, he had this to say in his own words: "I'm not sure how much dialogue there is with William and Harry at the moment. I think the only person that is helping the situation is Catherine, who is doing a brilliant job. First of all, when the king wants to see his grandchildren, for example, it's important to say that a lot of it has been through Catherine. But William and Harry, it's a difficult one. I think as brothers, they are more likely to get on the phone and have a conversation." Nevertheless, despite Kate's persistent efforts, there's a lack of trust that still continues to persist among the warring members of the royal family. The situation reached a new low following comments made by the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, in his recently published memoir Spare that was released earlier in 2023. Within the book's pages, Harry recounts an alleged physical confrontation between himself and his elder brother, Prince William, during which William reportedly pushed him to the ground. And on top of that, Prince Harry, he details claims of William referring to Meghan as difficult, rude, as well as abrasive.
Squashes this idea that somehow my wife was the one that destroyed the relationship between these two brothers.
And then Robert Jobson, he also added this: "It's quite possible that one of them might pick up the phone to have a rant, but who's gonna pick up the phone on the other end?"
It was never a case of, I don't want to talk about it with you, I just don't know how to talk about it.
Because that's not gonna achieve anything. There's also a lack of trust at the moment between all the members of the family and Harry about where this information is going, because a lot of stuff has appeared in print by him. I think that the royal family are gonna have a period of calm where they actually can start to build some form of trust. I don't believe it'll ever come back to what it was before. Now, this strain existing between Harry and Meghan and William and Kate has definitely cast a shadow over other members of the royal family as well. Like, for example, the author even noted that the ongoing feud has been really stressful for Beatrice and Eugenie, individuals with whom Harry maintains close bonds. Alright guys, that's all the scoop I have for you in this one. Time will tell if Kate's efforts are going to be effective in restoring the strained relationships within the royal family. Yeah, so much going on here. Will Harry and William ever see eye to eye? Will they ever shake hands as brothers and have a restored relationship? No doubt, it's definitely not going to be like it was before because so much has changed. But hey, if they could be close siblings and brothers and stand united, even if Harry is no longer part of the royal family, he loses his title, whatever, just seeing them as brothers, you know, standing shoulder to shoulder would definitely be great, I think, for the royal family. And that's really what they want, as well as it'll help to build some trust and build, you know, a sense of unity within the royal family again. No doubt it's definitely been very stressful behind the scenes, and I'm sure they're doing their best to really hide and cover up all of the stress and commotion that Harry, Meghan, and the whole drama has caused within the royal family. But yeah, guys, that's just my 2 cents on this. I really hope that they're able to work it out.
Oh gee, I can't imagine why he would want his old life back. Basically unlimited money and limited her.
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are said to be trying to mend their relationship with the British royal family. And people think that they're just doing this in a very shady way.
Prince Harry is not born to the Hollywood sort of world. His upbringing was very much one of responsibility and duty.
Meghan and Harry are reportedly doing this by getting closer to King Charles's youngest sibling, Prince Edward and his wife Sophie. They're attempting to reconcile with Harry's distant family members and sort of weasel themselves back into the family. And this is according to entertainment commentator Mark Boardman. And this is what Mark Boardman specifically said. Meghan and Harry have reconnected with Sophie and Edward, and this renewed connection may serve as a gateway back into the royal household.
Hollywood expert Mark Boardman sheds light on the evolving dynamics within the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's relationship, highlighting the contrasting desires of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry regarding their future plans.
However, there was one unnamed insider who stated that the rumors about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry reconnecting with Prince Edward and his wife Sophie are false. And according to this source, there have been no discussions or interactions between them whatsoever.
Meghan loves Harry, but she wants to bring out the better side in him, Boardman continued.
In any case though, Mark Boardman says that this is in fact true, and he said in a new report that despite a significant age gap, both couples have endured substantial public scrutiny over the years. Mark Boardman also stated that Sophie has been a close confidant for Prince Harry, and recent interactions between the two couples indicate their ongoing connection. Harry and Meghan have become especially close to Prince Edward and his wife Sophie since King Charles became king in September of 2022 after Queen Elizabeth II's passing.
God save the king!
And royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams mentioned that Harry and Meghan's friendship with Edward is relatively recent. In the past though, Queen Elizabeth had hoped that Sophie would assist Meghan Markle in adopting to royal life, although a close relationship never really developed from there. And Richard Fitzwilliams, he went on to add, neither were born royal. Both, especially Meghan, have suffered from press harassment. Both had ambitions to combine being royal with other activities after joining the royal family and found it was not possible. So you can kind of see why Meghan and Sophie could have a close connection, or maybe there was hopes that a deeper connection was going to be formed because they have very similar stories and experiences. But in general, Harry and Meghan have been distant from King Charles as well as Prince William and other members of the royal family since stepping back from their roles as senior working royals in 2020. And that was only 2 years after their wedding. They moved to Montecito, California with their 2 children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, and have been openly critical of the royal family since then. They notably did a revealing interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2021, and Harry released his harsh memoir titled Spare in early 2023. Before that, they even released a documentary detailing their issues with the royal family. And later in 2023, Harry briefly visited the UK on the anniversary of his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II's passing, before heading to the Invictus Games in Germany.
I know exactly 1 year on that she is looking down on all of us.
And surprisingly, he didn't stop by Balmoral Castle to see his father, King Charles. And this was despite being invited by King Charles. And then after the Invictus Games, Harry and Meghan went on a secretive trip to Portugal with Princess Eugenie and her husband, Jack Brooksbank. It's reported that Prince Harry is close with Princess Eugenie. While King Charles is willing to reconcile, it does appear though that Prince William and Princess Catherine aren't really open to connect with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. But guys, we can see that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are trying to make their way back in, trying to make connections with royal members in some way, shape, or form. And this is looking like it could literally be a gateway for them to actually mend their relationship with the royal family, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but from the looks of it, they have their favorites within the royal family that they're interested in connecting with. And for the others, doesn't seem like Meghan and Harry are interested. But who knows, I could be wrong. There could be some type of reconnection in the future. I'm always hopeful, I'm always a little bit optimistic of things working out, but from the looks of it right now, doesn't seem like they're gonna reconnect and reconcile things with the entire royal family.